Welcome back to Drola's Garage. Today I have a new project for the little Boxster here. Nothing major, but I got this Momo Prototipo steering wheel for this car, and I'm gonna go ahead and install it. So that's what this video is about. Stay tuned. So to give you a little background here, the other day I was browsing on the PCA website, the classified, whatever, the PCA Mart, whatever it's called. And I found this steering wheel. It's a Momo Prototipo, dark blue with white stitching and silver spokes. And lo and behold, I have a white car with blue interior and silver trims on the inside. So I figured, why not? Came with the hub and everything, 275 bucks, I think it was, something like that. And the button, yeah, why not? Now, I never had any issues with my original steering wheel in this car. I actually think it's okay. It's one of the ones that Porsche actually came out with that actually looks okay. You know, so this is it. It's a little crooked right now because I'm parked, but you know, it's just a 3-spoke 996, 986, 996 steering wheel. Nothing special. It's in good shape. But I think this one would look really cool because it's dark blue with white stitching and silver spokes. See, dark blue, white gauges, silver trim. You know, I think it'll actually look pretty good. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get this car inside right now because it is Africa hot out here today. I'm in South Florida. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the car inside. I'm gonna pull some stuff out of there so I can get the car in and get to work inside. First things first is we have to disconnect this battery. We don't want airbag light, although whatever, it's not the end of the world if it does come on. I can just reset it, but still, if I can avoid it, and also for safety reasons, we don't want the airbag going off on us when I hook up a resistor to try to fool the computer into thinking there's an airbag in there when there isn't. So the first thing that needs to happen is this airbag needs to come out. In order for the airbag to come out, there's a hole in the back here and then also on the other side. Let me see if I can show you. Right there. I don't know how well you can see that, but anyway, there's one on that side and there's one on this side in the back. So I'm gonna get my Torx driver here and go ahead and get that airbag taken out. Should be easy enough. And then there's the two little plugs that plug into the airbag from the back, and those come disconnected. So I'm not sure how well you could see what I was just doing there. So yeah, so this one only has one plug. The 997s have two plugs. So basically, yeah, the two screws, which is one here, that goes here and here. You unplug the airbag and that's it. Now I gotta get a, I believe that's a 21 or 22 millimeter, I don't remember, nut there. I hit it with the impact gun real quick and unplug this little ground here and this one here. And then the steering wheel will come right out. Okay, so it's actually a 24 millimeter. And basically just put it here like this. And it comes right out. One thing that's very important is you gotta make sure that the steering wheel is straight. That way, when you put the other one on, it's also straight, because otherwise it's gonna be crooked. It's gonna drive you insane. You're gonna have to take it all back apart, straighten it out and put it back. You don't wanna have to do that. So make sure the steering wheel is straight. And then it just pulls right out. Don't lose the, this is like a spring washer. Don't lose it. Okay, straight. Guide the cables through. And that's it. So this, which a lot of people don't know what it's called a clock spring. Basically, this allows the connectors for the horn and the airbag to rotate with the steering wheel, and and that's how it works. So this needs to come out. I have another one that I'm going to use to cut. You'll see what I mean. Anyway, you got to cut it and put a resistor in there. I'm going to do that afterwards, but first let's get this guy out of here. I believe it's just 2 Phillips screws and that clock spring should come out. It should only be so easy. Okay, I need to take the clamshell out, and then there's 2 plugs in the back here that need to come out. As you can see, this guy is held on there by the 2 wires in the back, so this clamshell needs to come out. And as we're working, look who's here today. Hello, Piggy. Hello. I have the fan going because it's hot here. Hey, Mama. Hi, you want to come say hello? Come on, come here. Come say hello. Hi, baby. I just got back in town and I was gone for like 10 days, so she missed me a lot. So she couldn't wait to come with me today. She blocks the front door, so I can't leave the house without bringing her with me. When she wants to come to the shop, that's what she does. And today, I was not walking out the house without her. So here she is, making an appearance, right? Clamshell out, clock spring comes out, and now you can see those 2 plugs I was talking about, the red and orange one there. Those 2 guys need to come out, and then I need to well, there's a rig that goes through there, which I'll show you guys, but yeah, let me disconnect those and get this out of here. But I need my other hand, so I got to put the phone down. And voila, that's it. Clock spring is down. I have some extra ones. I'll keep this one because I know this one is good. I have a couple extra ones that I will cut here. One is for the airbag and one is for the horn. So the airbag one gets a resistor and the horn gets one with a pin. I don't know. I don't remember exactly how. It's been a while since I've done this, but I'm gonna look it up. So here's the little pin I was talking about. This basically will create a contact for your horn. So it just slides in there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to test it with a tester. And I don't remember if this is supposed to ground to chassis or what exactly. I believe it is, because I believe the horns are constant positive ground to chassis on the button. So I'm going to test this, make sure that that works, and then I'll start dealing with these guys here. So I'm running into a little problem, as always, as you can imagine. The little pin here, although you need this little guy here that goes in there, on the back side of that, which is where the connector is, let me see, there is no contact. It goes in there, in that little hole there. And as you can see, there's no wire, there's no pin there, there's no connector there. So I'm going to have to fabricate a connector piece that goes from the back of the pin. You can see the pin there sticking out. You see that? I'm gonna have to get a connector from here to then hook up to the horn little harness here, which is the red one. The orange one is the airbag, the red one is the horn. So it should be simple enough. I just gotta come up with something. So let's see what I can come up with. So this is what I did. This is the pin I was telling you guys about, right? That fits in the thing there. I got a blue butt connector, just a standard blue one. I stripped the plastic housing off it, the cover, and basically was left with just the inside part, which is that little piece right there, right? I got a train going by. Hold on a second. Okay, now that the train is gone. Okay, so I stripped the blue plastic, and now it fits. Let me see if I can use both hands. It fits in there like that. You get the point. So this little connector fits inside. I had to drill a hole in the, let me show you here. I had to drill a hole in the plug here. You can see that hole. You see how it's a hole now? So I had to drill that so that the little connector will fit in the back, and then the plug goes plugged into there. So it's gonna work perfect. And the other one goes to chassis ground, I believe. That should be simple enough to figure out. So I'm almost ready, I think, to start reassembling. Oh, no, actually I have to do the resistors for the airbag. Yeah, let's not forget that. Okay, that's next. The other thing I have to do is solder that little resistor to this connector. So the idea is one there, and then put some heat shrink over it, and that will take care of the computer and the airbag situation. Okay, well, I mean, good enough for government work, right? I'll just put some heat shrink on it, and that's it. Okay, as far as this little guy's concerned, it got me thinking about something. There's an extra wire, so I did a little more research, and it turns out that it's the brown and white wire that needs to be, see, brown and white, that needs to be with the pin, not the brown one. I had done the solid brown one, so anyway, I had to fix that. So, all right, everything is ready to be, start getting installed. We got this guy ready to go. So let's go and start putting it back together. Okay, so now we're all set. We got the two little connectors hooked up back there, the orange and the red. Got the pin nice and installed. I'm ready to put the clamshells back together and basically put everything on, and then put the hub on, put the steering wheel on, and hopefully all will be well. No, I hope not to get any check airbag light, and hopefully the horn will work, but I won't know that until I put everything back together. So let's get to it. So now that we've got all of this back together, it's time to put the hub on. Let's see, the hub goes like that. Top, yeah, let's say something like that, right around there. And now I need to hook up the horn, the battery, and see if the horn works. It's gonna be very important that the horn works. So let's do that. But first I need to put the nut on. Can't forget that. Don't want to be driving down the road one day and then just, steering wheel falls off in my hand. All right. Anyway, all right, I need my hands. I gotta put the phone down. All right, so I got it all in. I haven't put the horn button on yet. I'm gonna hook the battery up and see if it works. Also, I'll turn the key on and look for airbag light. Let's see what happens. All right, let's hook up the battery. All right, the horn works. Let's look now to see if we have an airbag light. We do not. All right, no park brake. The only light on is the bonnet. Sweet. All right, so all right, I'm gonna go for a drive. Make sure the wheel is centered. It should be, but I'm gonna make sure. I have two different hubs, and I noticed one was a little more off center than the other. So I'm going to go for a drive and see which one, which one is centered. Should be centered there, but we'll see. And then I'll put the horn button. I'll see if I get a different horn button down the road. Maybe a Porsche one. I have some there. I just got to dig through the box. This one looks okay. I don't mind it, but I wanted something cool. So for now, this will work. So I'm driving here, and it seems to be that indeed It's hard to tell, but I think this adapter, the hub, is a little bit off. It's hard to say. It looks almost centered, but I think it's a little bit this way. And I know the steering wheel, the original steering wheel, was not crooked at all. It was dead straight. Actually, I had just had an alignment done on this car recently, so let's see. Let's see. Yeah, it's a little bit off. I'm gonna try the other adapter. Let's see what happens. All right, let's try this again. This is with the other hub. Same number, 7004. But now it seems like it's shifted to the other side. It could be the crown of the road. Let me see if I can get on a little back road here with less crown. Let's see. Yeah, now it's crooked this way. I don't know if you can see that. So it's either one way or the other. Same hub, same part number. But now it's definitely crooked that way. I think between the two, I'd stick with the other one. So I'm gonna go put the other one back on. Oh good, easy enough to change out. And there we have it. I think the install of the Momo was a success. I think the car looks awesome. And also I think that it complements the shift knob that I put in here a little while back very well too. This came in another car that I had bought. It has the you know, the shift pattern, the 6-speed, etc., etc. I think it looks kind of cool. The wheel itself almost looks black, but it's not. It's blue. I mean, I've compared it. Even you can even see here between the seat that's black. It's definitely blue. I like the way it looks. I don't even mind the horn button. I'll probably look for something cooler, but for now, it's gonna stay like that. As always, I hope this was informative to some of you who may be curious about putting a aftermarket steering wheel into your 986, 996. 993 also has the same system. The 997 is a little different. It uses a different adapter, and also there's two plugs on the steering wheel, on the airbag, as opposed to just the one. But I think the method is pretty much the same. So again, hope you enjoyed the video. I think it looks super cool. I'm happy with it. I've never seen a blue Momo Prototipo before, and I don't know if maybe the guy who I got it from maybe had it made. I'm not really sure what the story is on that, but anyway, I got it, and that's what it is. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe, hit the like button, all that stuff. Drolla964 on Instagram, or Drolla's Garage on Instagram. And until the next one, thanks for watching.